All right, everybody, it's the Working Fans Comedycast, and we're going to have ourselves a little holiday comedy list today.
It's like Thanksgiving Day here. We got everybody. We're centered around the table. We're ready to talk holiday comedy movies.
I'm not even going to lie. I fucking froze for a second because I didn't know like it was my line. So it's a little confusing having everybody here, but fuck it. We're going to do it. We're going to get nasty. You got something to say?
God bless us, everyone.
I would say this is the first time since COVID that all of us have been in the room. We've gotten really good at remote recording, and we've really made it away. But now we are getting to sit down. We're not totally out of the woods with COVID, but we are out of the woods with holiday comedy movies. And the first list I'm going to bring you is from Jason Shane, also known as Strife Bringing Chaos if you're a hip-hop fan. He's got Christmas Vacation, Night Before, Just Friends, Office Christmas Party, and Four Christmases.
Just Friends?
Just Friends.
Yeah, that one got me too.
Is that Ryan Reynolds?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't remember that. I thought was he like wearing a fat suit in that one at one point?
Yes, he was.
Okay.
I think it's Christina Applegate with him, isn't it?
Yeah, and then he got Ryan Reynolds hot.
Oh, wow. So that was a Christmas movie?
I guess so.
It happened during Christmas, yeah.
And there was snow, so.
Okay.
So we can peek behind the curtain. I was going to tell you before we get started, if I don't sound like I'm talking to Mike, grab my leg. But that's all right. We just
lean in, Dave. Lean in.
Point at the motherfucker.
Luckily, Joe was already grabbing his leg.
All right. So I got a list here. All right. We got hold on, some fuck stain. Randy Osgood. What's up, Randy? Nasty ass. I love you, buddy. All right. He's got
Randy's happy to see us all in one place at the same time.
Yeah.
No, he's not, because he's not in the center.
He's smiling. He's the guest of honor. All right. We got Home Alone, A Christmas Story, Elf, Jingle All the Way, The Santa Claus, and Home Alone 2. Chevy, I bet you're a fan of the Santa Claus.
Why do you say that?
I don't know.
Because I like Tim Allen?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Do you like Tim Allen? So,
yeah.
Good movie?
It was a decent Christmas movie for him, I'd say.
Yeah, I think I'm the youngest one in this group. So that movie came out when I was young. So yeah, I was a big fan of it back in the day.
All right.
That's funny. A Christmas Story came out like when AJ was in college, I feel.
The funny thing is I'm actually not a fan of Tim Allen in most things, but I do love that last TV show that he had. What was it? Last Man Standing.
Last Man Standing, yep. Now the next list I got is from Amy Olunson. I should have given this name to Dave. She has Christmas Vacation, Bad Santa, Home Alone, Elf, and Jingle All the Way. And she says, don't judge me. It's a classic. Would you say Jingle All the Way is a classic, Chevy?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know if everyone else will agree with that, but I was a big fan of that.
I know one man who won't.
Jingle All the Way is a classic, all right? It's a classic piece of shit.
I know Randy Osgood liked it.
It is the least funniest thing on this planet, next to only maybe A Christmas Story.
You know, speaking of Randy Osgood, I have to say, actually, he got us another list this week, too. I almost forgot. His friend Phil. So Phil's got us a list. So Phil
McCracken?
Yeah, Phil McCracken, baby. A Christmas Story, A White Christmas.
Sounds racist.
Home Alone 2, Home Alone, and How the Grinch Stole Christmas. White Christmas. I think that's with Bing Crosby, right?
Bing Crosby and Danny Kaye.
Yeah. All right. There you go.
All right, the next list I got is from Daniel Backley from Cage My IQ, at Cage My IQ on Twitter. He's got 8 Crazy Nights, Home Alone, Jingle All the Way, Christmas Vacation, and Christmas Party.
Christmas Party. What the hell is that?
I think that was the one that Jason Shane referred to as Office Christmas Party. Came out, I want to say, within the last 6-7 years.
I feel as though Dan Backley doesn't understand the difference between Hanukkah and Christmas with 8 Crazy Nights.
No, it is holiday.
Oh, holiday comedy movie.
Holiday.
I might be saying holiday
Christmas movie.
Yeah.
I probably said it wrong a few times.
Producer Joe might be under the influence. I have the next one.
Well, then Dan Backley, great job.
Speaking of under the influence, here's his friend, Jesse from New Hampshire. What's up, Jesse? We just fucking.
That man has a family.
He's got kids. We love you, Jesse. He got Home Alone series. Okay, so probably all of them for Tide. Christmas Vacation, Elf, A Christmas Story, and 8 Crazy Nights as well.
Let me jump in here. They should not. All those Home Alone movies cannot be grouped together. There's a very wide range of of quality in the.
I feel like 1 and 2 were the quality ones, and then anything after that was just questionable.
Well, not only that, but you should not be able to include 5 movies in one slot.
To be fair, he just has Home Alone series. So Jesse, I might have misinterpreted that. So
Everything after 2, I'm pretty sure was a straight to DVD movie.
I think so. Now we're gonna play our favorite game here on the podcast.
We're allowed to do that?
Wait a minute.
We're gonna have Dave pronounce a name. This one is coming
We've
straight
never
out
done
the
this on
gate.
video.
Dave, how would you pronounce that last name right now? This is Sydney. This is my cousin's daughter.
I know Sydney.
Person's last name is going to be Fields.
Malazek.
Oh my God, that was the closest he's gotten. Malazak.
All right, yeah. Sound like
Sydney-
a medicine.
Not to be confused with my sack.
This is my cousin's daughter, my man.
We love her.
So she has Home Alone, Elf, and Daddy's Home too.
Yay. All right, good. Glad we got her
Let's
included.
just move on.
Is that the horrible movie with John Cena?
My sack.
I think it might be.
All right, shout out to Joe's family. All right, we got Zach St. John, Home Alone, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, Scrooged, Bad Santa, and The Grinch with Jim Carrey.
Yes, that is Mrs. St. John's favorite baby boy.
I'm going to talk about this probably later, but I guess I'll just say it now. Scrooged, I think, is the most watchable of any holiday movie. Like I'm not saying it's the best, but I love it. But I can watch it at any time, and it usually entertains me.
I've never seen the movie all the way through.
Oh, wow.
Now, guys, we've done a few lists here. AJ, why don't you give us an update on who's currently in the lead?
Currently, we've got Home Alone in the lead, unfortunately. Then we've got Elf in at the number 2 spot. He's got 4 to 5 there. We got Christmas Vacation with 3, Jingle All the Way with 3. And everybody else, Crazy Nights is actually coming up next. 8 Crazy Nights at 2.
Nice. Now, Sean MG is the next list, and he has a very short list. He goes, I don't know if I cannot even read
the
my
size
own
of the list,
reading.
it's how you use it.
He doesn't know if anybody else is going to have this, but Surviving Christmas is his sleeper pick that most people haven't seen. I have not seen it, and I almost want to look it up now after this.
Is that the one with Ben Affleck and James Gandolfini?
It might be. I did not search this, sadly.
All right. Well, in the meantime, I'll get to as a list. I got Scott from Voluntown. He's got Scrooge, National Lampoon's Vacation, Christmas Story, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Fucking love that. Mallrats. Kevin Smith said that if Die Hard can be a Christmas movie, Mallrats can be an Easter flick. So, again, holiday films. Special shout out to Groundhog Day, although that day is considered more of an observant than an actual holiday. And then I want to include this little conversation. Scott informed me that when he looked up at the internet, he thinks that he missed something that I don't think the internet doesn't know what holiday comedies are. So if you look up Thanksgiving drama comedies, Scent of a Woman and Rocky Balboa come up. And he screenshotted this for me to see this.
That's an
One of my favorite holiday comedies, Scent of a Woman.
Hoorah!
Surviving Christmas is the movie with Ben Affleck and James Gandolfini.
Nice. Now, the next list I got for you is from Eric Lozier. He's got Home Alone, Christmas Vacation, Jingle All the Way, Bad Santa, and Elf. And then him and Amy went back and forth in the comments with her saying that she thinks he just copied her list and scrambled it. And he said he could put Gremlins and something else on his list, and people would complain about them being a holiday comedy.
Gremlins is a great holiday comedy.
It popped up on a couple lists. That's why I wanted to include
I'm actually
the
a little
comment.
pissed off that I didn't actually put that.
I think those two sound like they're in love. Anyway, I got a list from Jake St. John. He's got Christmas Chronicles, Kurt Russell as Santa. Come on. If that doesn't get better, it doesn't get better than that. Again, holiday movies. Halloween, Mike Myers is the best. Trick or Treat, nothing better than Halloween high drinks. Gremlins. Die Hard, it's not Christmas until Hans Gruber falls off the building. I don't know what that is. Nakatomi.
Oh, wow. He got it.
All right.
Wow.
Shit, Dave's got his thesaurus out. He's nailing it. Now he's giving me the tongue tiedness.
He had said something about, I just realized you wanted comedy movies. Or holiday comedy movies.
Jake, rule in effect. Here's another 5.
Well, it's funny because like holiday movies does work with Halloween because we just got out of Halloween. I'd even stretch it for Groundhog Day because that's just after New Year's.
Hey, motherfuckers want to throw Born on 4th of July with Tom Cruise or something in there? I'm in for
Nothing will make you laugh like Tom Cruise in a wheelchair.
I mean, the reason we kept it open was because there's not a ton of holiday or Christmas, Thanksgiving movies out there.
Oh, right. I think the fact,
especially comedies, because like I'd love to throw on A Christmas Carol.
It's The Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown.
Ooh, that's another good one.
I think it's because Michael Myers isn't Halloween isn't a comedy. So I let
That's
Jake,
not a comedy?
No, I let Jake keep his list, but that's what it was. Yeah.
Hey, we're just happy people are contributing lists this week. Now, Dave, who do you got next?
I thought I just read a list. That was Jake. All right.
I did 2 in a row too.
That's right. Fuck it.
How dare you make Dave read twice?
Mike Flynn, motherfucker. That guy, he's got Fred Claus. Hey, no one's had that yet, I don't think.
No.
Elf, 4 Christmases?
Yeah.
I know what 4 Christmases
Christmas, Office Party, and Night Before. What is 4 Christmases?
4 Christmases is the one where the couple. 4 Christmases is the one where the couple actually goes.
A radio voice.
It's
Okay.
it's
ahead.
Vince Vaughn, I believe, and they
Okay.
go to 4 different Christmases, him and his girlfriend, and they end up breaking up by the end of it. So,
I think it
Merry
was
Christmas.
playing on TNT one of these nights after Dynamite, I believe. or
I like to
Rampage.
watch it. It makes me optimistic for my marriage.
I thought it was Mark Wahlberg and one of the guys from Outkast, but I think that was 4 Brothers.
Yeah, that's a much different movie. I don't know if
Yeah.
that's a holiday comedy.
Yeah, they killed that poor stepmom of theirs.
4 Brothers, also what broke up Dave's first marriage.
Now I've got Carolyn Stans here with the list. She's got Home Alone, Elf, Christmas Vacation, Christmas with the Cranks, and Jingle All the Way.
Christmas with the Cranks sound like something I went through after my divorce too. All right,
Guys,
I got Phoenix West. He just wrote down Groundhog Day. So I'll give you a list, and then AJ, why don't we get a total from you? Because I think you're itching. I got Roger Nelson, a nice name, easy to announce. He's got Christmas Vacation, A Christmas Story, A Christmas Carol, George C. Scott version, Die Hard, and Scrooged.
I mean, I don't know if Christmas Carol would necessarily be a holiday comedy. I like it as a holiday. We should have just left this as holiday movies because that is got to be one of my all-time.
Actually,
favorite
before
movies.
I get AJ's list, I'm just going to read this next one real quick because it's not. You don't even have to write the tally down. This is the only. I think this is the only list. I think these are the only times this movies are going to be in this list here. We got Brion Bangeris. He's got Friday After Next and A Medea's Christmas. I don't know if Friday After Next, I think is
That has popped up on several lists that I.
Oh, my bad. All right.
If you're talking about the Muppet version of A Christmas Carol, that's definitely a comedy. So
George C. Scott's is also much more of a comedy than the original Christmas Carol.
Yeah, had that little cripple kid on one like crutch and shit, and his dad
Tiny Tim?
expired on Christmas Eve. Yeah.
Yeah, they definitely played it with a little bit more of a twist, though, than the old black and white versions. But, guys, here's your running total so far. We've had some movement here. We actually have 3 of them tied for first place now. Christmas Vacation, Elf, Home Alone, all tied with 7. Jingle All the Way, because you guys have horrible taste, is in the second spot with 5. And then Scrooged has moved up with 4. So we're making some moves here.
are you trying to tell me you're not a fan of Sinbad?
I love Sinbad, but not since a different world.
I'll tell you what's going to give you a little movement, and that's a list from Evan Ryan Tolley from the
I thought you were gonna say
Mothership
Tiny Tim.
Facebook group. And he's got Scrooged, Home Alone, Christmas Vacation, Bad Santa, and Friday After Next.
I also heard that Tiny Tim was hung like a motherfucker. I just want to throw that out there.
He was a child at the time. Who's
Turns-
giving you your info?
Hey, man.
Turns out that wasn't actually a crutch.
There was a reason why he was crippled. He doing all right. He had a little crip. That's all. All right. I got Richard Dreck. I think that's how you say his name. Old Dreck or D-Rec. Richard D-Rec. He's got Home Alone.
Oh,
Bad,
Dick Dweck?
Bad
His name
Santa.
is Dick Dweck.
Bad Santa. Elf. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. And Santa Claus is coming to town. Yeah. Ain't the only thing coming here. All right.
Kevin
Let's go.
Dignam's coming to town from the Mothership Facebook group. He's got Gremlins, Home Alone, Christmas Vacation, A Christmas Story, and Jingle All the Way.
Oh shit. This lady, I never got back to her in the comments. She has Scrooged, Elf, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, A Christmas Story, And then she asked, is Bridget Jones a Christmas movie?
No.
I'll be fucking A if I ever saw that shit.
Bridget Jones is barely a movie.
And then Tom Stewart, by the way, I'll just read another one. He just has Christmas Vacation. So,
All right. Steve Solomonson from the Mothership Facebook group has Christmas Vacation, Scrooged, Elf, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, and Trading Places.
oh man, I wish Planes, Trains, and Automobiles were on more lists because I love that motherfucking movie.
Trading Places is another movie that was fantastic, but I'm not sure if they could do it today because at one point I do believe Dan Aykroyd goes blackface.
Yeah.
Don't say that. You're going to get him canceled.
I got Ramona Howard. She's got Elf, Christmas Vacation, and then she's got Santa Claus 1, 2, and 3.
So they'll cancel each other out. Good job.
Cal Hawks from the Mothership Facebook group has Scrooged, Christmas Vacation, Christmas in Connecticut, Ernest Saves Christmas, Gremlins, and then has an honorable mention of bonus pick to Santa Claus from 1958. It's not really meant to be a comedy, but it's wonderfully bizarre and funny. So
Shout out to our pro wrestling fans. I thought Cal Hawks was that guy in NXT right now, teaming up with Kyle O'Reilly. Isn't that it?
I think AJ said he was Luke Hawk's oldest son on an old podcast.
All right. Shout out to Cal. Did we do Eric Lewin? He's got
Not
planes.
yet.
He's just got
Is
planes.
that the oldest son of Mark Lewin?
He's just got Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. So let me give you another list. We got Chris Park. Chris Park. Yeah,
Isn't that the name of Abyss?
Yeah, he's got Bad Santa, Krampus,
That's a good one.
Silent Night, Deadly Night, 1 and 2. I don't think this is the comedy part. A Christmas Story, and Rudolph.
Now, do you know what Krampus is?
Yeah, it's like the horror version of Christmas, right?
Krampus is a Bavarian story where it's like the yin to the yang of Santa. Santa comes around, but Krampus also comes around,
Yeah.
and Krampus doles out what the bad kids deserve.
All right, yeah.
Let's get
Real
some
fucked
insight.
up. Anyway,
Now, the next list I got from Mark R. Sandlin, the Mothership Facebook group, has Bad Santa, Trading Places, Jingle All the Way, Friday After Next, and 1941.
damn.
Just every Christmas movie from that year.
Joe, why don't you read another list? Because I think you're going through quicker than I am. I think I'm going quicker, rather.
All right, I got Joshua Daniel Rathburn from the Mothership Facebook group. He's got Christmas Vacation, The Ref, Scrooged, Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, and Die Hard.
All right.
Now, where does everybody fall as far as Die Hard being a Christmas movie?
Absolutely.
I personally don't care.
Yes.
100% Christmas movie.
All right.
I don't give a fuck. Go ahead.
Scott Keeler from the Mothership Facebook group has Elf, The Holiday, Bad Santa, The Ref, and Home Alone.
My girlfriend did look at me kind of weird when I mentioned Die Hard was a Christmas movie, though. So.
Different people don't see it that way. I mean, she's not into those very violent movies either. So, like, for her, a Christmas movie might be like A Christmas Carol,
yeah.
the more heartwarming ones.
Yeah, she actually thought when he said Die Hard, he was talking about 3 minutes after sex.
Don't you worry about me. I'm all right. All right. Go fuck yourself. Cherie Ward's got a list. She's got Scrooged. Write that down. Home Alone series and Christmas Vacation. So I'm guessing she means all three because that would be, and then that would be 5. So yeah. So Home Alone series, baby.
Yeah, I only count 1.
Now, BJ Davis from the Mothership Facebook group has Elf, The Santa Claus, Christmas Vacation, Ernest Saves Christmas, March of the Wooden Soldiers. I'm going to give you one more list, and then we're going to get a tally from AJ. Chevy, what'd you have to say there?
I was just going to say, if Ernest gets on this list, I'm leaving the podcast.
There's only 3 Ernests so far, so we're safe.
Now, Jamal Artis from the Mothership Facebook group has Scrooged, Christmas Vacation, 4 Holidays, Home Alone, and Elf. AJ, how is that tally looking now?
Christmas Vacation is pulled ahead. They've got 17 in first place. We've got Elf actually in second place with 14, and Home Alone in third place with 13. However, Scrooge has moved up to 11. So they're coming from behind, much like
right.
Dave.
Nice. Christmas Vacation is pulling up and Dave is pulling out. What do you got for a list?
All the
Dave?
time, baby. All the time. Got to be careful. We got Mike Salva. He's got Nightmare Before Christmas. Works for 2 different times of the year. Rare Exports. I don't know what that is. Die Hard can be watched year-round, but if you need to insist that it's a Christmas movie, knock yourself out. Fat Man was a fun new film that I'd watched again. Fat Man, all right. Mr. Magoo's Christmas Carol, Charlie Brown Christmas, and the Chuck Jones Grinch.
Why did that sound a lot more than 5?
I don't know, man. Chuck Jones, baby.
Jake Rule.
You got the Grinch. Oh.
Rare Exports: A Christmas Tale is a 2010 Finnish action horror film.
Ooh.
What about
Not-
the Fat Man?
Not a comedy, but I would watch it.
I was going to watch that next.
Now, Jason Hawkins from the Mothership Facebook group has Christmas Vacation, A Christmas Story, Elf, Home Alone, Jingle All the Way.
Okay.
Watch out. I got another list at you.
Fuck you.
Joseph Ruiz has Christmas Vacation, Bad Santa, Jingle All the Way. Chevy, I'm sorry. Ernest Saves Christmas
Ah, shit.
and Home Alone.
By the way, let's just keep rotating because I got a little more than I thought. I got Clark D. Schaefer, Elf, Christmas Vacation, The Grinch, Who Stole Christmas, and Lemony Snicket's and Scrooged.
All right, I'll give you one more list, and then AJ will get back to you for the tally. We got Tony Rice from the Mothership Facebook group has Die Hard, Friday After Next, Magoo's Christmas Carol, Home Alone, The Santa Claus, and Jake Rule, The Polar Express.
All right, AJ, how we looking?
So real quick, does anybody know who the voice of Mr. Magoo was for those Magoo movies? So those Magoo movies, the voice was Jim Backus, who was Thurston Howell III on Gilligan's Island.
Ooh, getting that deep.
I thought Bacchus was where my dad died, but that's cool. Anyway, it didn't take very good.
Way to
Bless
bring,
you, Dad.
way to bring down the holiday.
Bring it out. Tribute from the
All right,
Comedycast.
guys. So Christmas Vacation still in the lead. That's got 21. Elf has got 16, but they're tied now with Home Alone. And then next in line is Scrooged with 12.
All right. Well,
Good job, everybody, holding down A Christmas Story.
All right, hold on a second now. We got Cal Verderci. He's got Gremlins, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, A Christmas Vacation, A Christmas Story, and you better believe they're coming up strong still. Don't count them out. Scrooged. Back in the game, son.
Now, who do we got next? Tracy Warobe from the Mothership Facebook group has Christmas Vacation, Scrooged, Christmas Story, Home Alone, Home Alone 2, and Elf.
Who's that? Tracy what? She got a fast car.
Tracy Warobe. I think that's a dude.
All right.
I didn't write down the picture.
What's up, Tracy? All right.
Respect to you, son.
Tracy, don't worry. Dave works both ways. You still got a fat ass.
What's up, Tracy? Mike Barbato. He's got Trading Places, Scrooged, Christmas Vacation, Home Alone, and Elf. Don't forget Scrooged, AJ. That was mentioned.
Oh, don't
Will
worry.
not let you fuck them
Don't
over.
worry. I got you.
Now, Oben Johnson from the Mothership Facebook group has Christmas Vacation, Bad Santa 2, Elf, and A Christmas Story.
I don't understand Bad Santa. I don't get why people like the movie. Does anyone here like it? Could you explain to me why?
The fact that the sequel actually made it on there is absolutely disgusting.
I think it's what's got that line where the heavyset woman he was messing with was like, "Fuck you." Last time we messed around, I didn't shit white for a week. Was that?
I think people just
that was Christmas.
I think people just like abusive little people.
I think it's just a dirty Christmas comedy that some people are partial to. I mean, it's a movie. I'm not.
Was John
very
Ritter in
partial to
that
it.
too?
Maybe.
I don't remember. No, I don't know.
Oh no, it's Billy Bob Thornton.
Oh, definitely Bill Bob Thornton. Yeah, I thought you meant was he in it too.
That's right. It was Sling Blade that he was in with Billy Bob Thornton. My
Now,
bad.
Michael C. Hulse from the Mothership Facebook group has Elf, It's a Wonderful Life, which when I saw that, I'm like, that's an odd comedy. Scrooged, White Christmas, and Christmas Vacation.
Got Mindy Nottage. She's got all 3 Santa Claus movies, Christmas Vacation, and Elf.
All right, I'm going to surprise you with my list. I got Christmas Story, Elf. I'm going to go Home Alone, Home Alone 2, and I got to put Die Hard in that last slot.
All right. Well, I'm going to go with Bill Couch here. He's got Scrooged, Christmas Vacation, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, Groundhog Day, Halloween, and It's a Wonderful Life. My man, yeah, all right, I guess that's fine.
Now, Doug Corman from the Mothership Facebook group has Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, Christmas Story, Elf, Christmas Vacation, and then anything holiday related from MST3K or Riff Tracks. That's Mystery Science Theater.
Ooh, all right, I'm going to give you my list.
We know who lived in their basement as a child. That's great.
I got Scrooged, like I said, very watchable film. Groundhog Day, also very watchable film. I had Bad Santa, but fuck that. I'm going to put Trading Places in there. And then I got Elf, but fuck that. I'm going to bounce that and put Bad Santa in there. And then I think I'll keep Home Alone.
And the last list I got is Albert Bettis from the Mothership Facebook group. He's got Christmas Vacation, Scrooged, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, Elf, and A Christmas Story.
And I think, well,
Yeah, I got a list too. So, like Dave, I also audibled my list. So I got Home Alone 1, Home Alone 2, Christmas Vacation, Jingle All the Way, and then I, forgot that Die Hard was a Christmas movie, so I added that back in.
Nice.
That's nice. I like that. At least he didn't audible it while he was doing it.
did you do you have a list before you mark it down?
I do have a
All
list.
right, let's hear it.
I've got Scrooged.
Goddamn right. I like the answer. Legitimacy.
I've got Elf. Christmas Vacation.
I bet Ernest is coming in at 5.
White Christmas, because Bing Crosby and Danny Kaye are two funny motherfuckers. It's not on my list.
I was going to say,
Planes-
that's the reason it's in there.
Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. I got rid of Ernest because I want Chevy to stay on the show.
I appreciate that.
All right, now that we got all our top 5 lists in, AJ, what are our top 3 that we got to debate down?
Our top 3 are Christmas Vacation with 27. We've got, oh no, they don't have 27. Hold on.
Hold the fuck up.
32. Sorry.
Oh,
I missed one of those blocks of 5. Then we've got Elf, came in number 2, tied with Home Alone. Both of them have, oh no, it's 26 for Elf and 21 for Home Alone. Unfortunately, Home Alone just barely beat Scrooge, which had 20.
Oh shit! We almost didn't include that too.
So Christmas Vacation, Elf, and Home Alone, which
is literally
That's
literally how we had them actually listed on.
that's going to be a tough one. I would just have to bounce Elf because I feel like I've got so much more time with Home Alone and Christmas Vacation.
On the opposite, I would have to get rid of Home Alone because Macaulay Culkin looks like he's on heroin.
I think he probably was, even though he was 8 years old.
I was going to bounce Christmas Vacation, but he doesn't make my list. I don't give a fuck about that. Chevy Chase could kiss my ass.
I was going to say that was in Chevy Chase's heyday too, before he really went downhill.
Why everybody
They
hated
should have
that
called it
motherfucker.
Fletch's Christmas.
All right. So obviously, though, to be fair, Christmas Vacation definitely should move to the next round.
Yeah.
So it's between Elf and Home Alone. Which one do you guys
I'm
prefer?
going to go with Home Alone, too. I think that Home Alone's definitely more of a holiday movie.
I mean, Elf is a good movie, but it's just almost like a newer holiday comedy.
As much as I love Zoe Deschanel, and I do, I'm going to have to boo Elf as well.
I would go with Home Alone, and here's why. It has nothing to do with the little snot-nosed kid. I got 4 words for you. Joe Pesci, Daniel Stern.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Wow, and in the first Home Alone, you've got the SCTV alumni of the mom played by Catherine O'Hara, and John Candy made a cameo as well.
Absolutely.
All right,
And for those of you who don't speak Canadian, SCTV was their version of Saturday Night Live.
Let's just take a vote.
Arguably better, too.
Take a vote here to see if we're going to be tied or we're about to debate this. I think I'm going to lose. I'm going to vote for Home Alone. That's a number 1.
Dave's been drinking all morning. I'm going to go for Christmas Vacation. It's iconic. It's fantastic. Who doesn't know where they were the first time they saw that cat get electrocuted?
I got to go with Home Alone, too, because just closer to my heart. I mean, I like Christmas Vacation, but I feel like I've seen Home Alone way more.
All right, so I'm going to tell you every Christmas Eve I watch Home Alone but I still think that Christmas Vacation is the best Christmas movie.
It also got 32 votes to 21.
Well, yeah, so that's the tiebreaker, unfortunately. So
I mean, I was gonna say we could leave it up, or no, we'll give it.
We already left it up to
We'll
the
give it
people.
the win because it has it. Get it us in the comments and let us know what you think the greatest holiday comedy is.
I wanted to steal it from them, but
And for
these
all
guys
and
didn't
for
agree.
all of you who are Home Alone 2, 3 fans, fuck off.
All right, have a good one.